Good morning everyone and welcome to my brand new vlog channel. Now, as you can probably tell from the title, I am getting braces today. And honestly, I am pretty nervous. Now, the reason I'm getting braces is because I am getting corrective double jaw surgery later in the year. Oh, sounds fun, doesn't it? So if you have just found my channel and you're just here to hear about the jaw surgery content, then you can use the timestamps on the progress bar to skip ahead. But if you have come from my main channel, then welcome to my vlog channel. This channel was previously my recipe channel, but honestly, I hadn't posted on it in I don't know how long. I really only have a handful of staple recipes that I stick to. I don't really love experimenting and creating recipes. I just kind of lost my spark uploading on that channel, so I decided to turn it into a vlog channel. My main channel has mainly turned into informational content, which is totally fine. I love doing that, but I wanted to get a bit more personal with you guys. I wanted to vlog my jaw surgery experience, which is what this video is, but that isn't going to be this entire channel. There are a lot of videos I like watching on YouTube, like organization videos, which do not fit on my other channel at all. So I figured that this would be the place to share things like that. Anyways, I am really nervous to get braces today. Like, I've known for a couple of months that this was the first step. For my jaw surgery, you need to have braces for 9 months leading up to the surgery just to make sure your teeth are all perfectly straight and everything is in alignment. But the last couple of days, it has really hit me that I am getting braces. I haven't had braces in over 10 years, not since grade 9. I'm going to talk about all of this later in the video and go a lot more in depth into the surgery and the braces and the whole process. But yeah, I am very nervous right now. I don't know. Is this silly? Braces. I'm going to have braces in an hour. Oh. That is absolutely crazy to think about. Deep breaths, deep breaths. It's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. Okay, so there we are. Oh my God. Wow, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. Oh. It's kind of like catching my gum in this side right now. It definitely feels very weird. I haven't had braces on since middle school. Yeah, I'm like pinching my cheek. Anyways, I was planning on talking to you guys a bit more about this whole process when I get home, but we'll see how well I am talking at that point. Right now it is a little bit uncomfortable, so I might have to hold off until tomorrow to film that. But anyways, I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. So for those of you who know me from my main channel, you're probably wondering what's going on, why did I get braces, and I'm going to answer that. But I also wanted to make this video and document this whole experience for anyone who maybe doesn't know me and is considering corrective jaw surgery. This is going to be the first video in a series about my experience getting double jaw surgery and getting it in Australia specifically. Oh man, I have a little bit of a lisp. You guys, whew. I decided to just film this video today and not put it off till tomorrow because I figured if I'm talking more, I'll just get used to them more. But right now it kind of sounds like I have, I don't know, something in my mouth. Anyways, the next video in this series is going to be answering some frequently asked questions about the cost of corrective jaw surgery, about everything leading up to the surgery, and yeah, any other questions that I get in the comment section on this one, I will answer as well. And then in October of this year, so October 2021, I will be getting the surgery and, of course, documenting my experience recovering from it. Anyways, I'm going to get into my whole dental and orthodontic experience in a second, because let me tell you, my teeth used to be pretty messed up, and my jaw is still pretty messed up. But corrective jaw surgery is a procedure to fix the alignment of your jaw. And while this will ultimately change the appearance of your face, this usually isn't a cosmetic surgery, but rather it's meant to improve function. This can be to correct an overbite, an underbite, an open bite, or any other misalignment. Now, this is something I've not talked about on my YouTube channel at all. It is something that I'm pretty self-conscious about, and if I wasn't in the process of getting this surgery and getting it fixed, I probably would have never brought it up at all. But I have known that I needed to or should probably get this surgery since I was in middle school. I will try to find a photo of what my teeth looked like before I had any orthodontic work done, because let me tell you, they were a mess. But basically, my top jaw was too narrow, so not all of my teeth fit, and my two canine teeth were way in front and way up. That I obviously had corrected when I was younger. Now all my teeth fit in the top. But the other issue that I still have is that my top jaw is too far back and my lower jaw is too far forward. So normally your top teeth should sit just in front and just over top of your bottom teeth. For me, they pretty much meet at the tips, but they don't touch at the tips. So there's a lot of pressure on my back teeth, and that puts them at a greater risk of chipping. Now, I have never had any pain with my jaw or any headaches or anything like that, which is something that some people experience when their jaw isn't aligned properly. For me, the biggest issue is my jaw just doesn't sit closed comfortably. My lower jaw is always hanging open, even when I have my lips shut. And this is something I didn't actually realize I did until recently. Apparently, I've trained my lips to be shut even though my jaw is hanging open. The other issue is that because my teeth don't meet at the front, this makes it hard for me to eat certain foods. Since my teeth don't meet, I can't bite through food fully, and I end up having to dig into pieces of food with my teeth and tear them. So with anything that is thin or stringy, I literally cannot bite through it. So noodles, for example. You guys who are from my main channel will know that I eat a low-carb diet, that I don't eat noodles very often, but it's just a good food to explain this. For something like this, when I take a bite, it does nothing. So what I have to do is I take a bite and then I kind of use my tongue to push the food up against my top teeth to break it off. Sounds fun, doesn't it? And honestly, this has been something that has bothered me aesthetically for some time. I absolutely hate the profile view of my face. Anytime I am watching one of my videos back and I kind of turn my head to the side, I will delete that clip. Yeah, it just really makes me cringe, and even thinking about it now, I'm kind of cringing, and the fact that I'm saying it to a camera and admitting this insecurity is making me cringe. But I do also know that we are our own worst critics, and that a lot of you guys, probably most of you guys watching, have never even noticed there is something wrong with my jaw. Anyways, so that was my starting point. When I first went to the orthodontist in, grade 7, I think, they told me that they could fix the issue of my narrow top jaw, but that just moving my top jaw forward and my lower jaw back, that was something that required a more serious surgery, and I couldn't have that surgery until I was finished growing at 18. So to fix the narrow jaw, they used what is called a palate expander, and this is pretty much a bar that goes across the top of your mouth. And every day, my mom would go in there with this tiny specialized wrench and crank the bar, and every time you cranked it, it would move your jaw out, a millimeter, 2 millimeters. It was very small, but it would just make it feel really tight, and you had to do this every day. And then braces were used to straighten my top teeth and bring my 2 canine teeth down. And I think I got my braces off in grade 9, so I didn't have them on for too long. I only had braces on the top teeth. We did nothing on the bottom teeth because they figured if I was going to have this surgery, I would have to have braces on before that, and there was nothing too wrong with my bottom teeth. They were just like a little bit crooked, but that would be corrected very quickly. And the reason that you need to have braces on before corrective jaw surgery is because they want your teeth to be perfect when they do the surgery. If any of your teeth move or aren't in the correct place when they do the surgery, then that can impact how the results turn out. So I got my braces off in grade 9, and then it was pretty much just a waiting game until surgery. And at the time, I didn't really understand the surgery at all. I just knew it was something that I maybe had to do, but I didn't really get it. They told me that the main issue was my back teeth chipping because they're colliding more than they should. But then when I graduated high school, when I turned 18, it wasn't really something I was thinking about. My mom would occasionally ask me if I wanted to get the surgery or if I was thinking about it, and I would just kind of like push it off, the thought of having to get braces again, having to get surgery. Like, I just didn't really have time for it. I was too busy hanging out with friends and, I don't know, doing whatever. But these last couple of years, I've really noticed the impact that it has on me. Like I said, the ability to bite food, kind of important. And another thing I noticed that's connected to this is when I sleep, I always have my mouth open. I'm always breathing through my mouth. And you guys who came from my main channel will know that maybe like 8 or 9 months ago, I did a video on mouth taping, which is when you tape your mouth shut while you sleep. And this is something I have been swearing by. I have done it since I made that video, since a month before I made that video. The reason breathing through your nose is better is because this allows you to create nitric oxide, which increases your blood oxygen levels. Nitric oxide relaxes the inner muscles of your blood vessels, causing the vessels to widen, and this increases blood flow and lowers your blood pressure. Reduced nitric oxide has also been shown to decrease cognitive function and weaken the immune system, and increasing it also improves exercise performance. And nitric oxide is not created when you breathe through your mouth. So because my jaw always hangs open, even if my lips are shut, when I go to sleep, my lips open and I end up breathing through my mouth. Mouth taping has been a temporary fix, but ideally I would like to correct my jaw so that I don't have to rely on the mouth tape anymore. Like I said before, it's also just uncomfortable for my jaw to be shut. Like, I can shut it, but it's not shutting properly, and it's kind of like I have to clench it in order to keep it shut, if that makes sense. But anyways, I do regret not getting it sooner. Now I'm 27 years old, and I've only now just decided to pursue it. And I was feeling okay about getting braces up until a couple of days ago. And then it really hit me that I'm going to have braces. I'm going to have these things on my teeth. My job is talking to a camera. Everyone's going to see them. Everyone I see in real life is going to see them. Then I'm going to have to explain to everyone that I'm getting double jaw surgery. And I feel like that is really just going to take over my life for the next year. First world problems, of course, but I just thought I should share some of these insecurities. The plan is I'm supposed to have the braces on for 9 months before the surgery and then 3 to 6 months afterwards. So all in all, it should be no more than a little bit over a year, which is such a short amount of time in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, the last couple of days I've started to just get a little bit anxious about it, about having to make this video and just kind of explain to everyone why I have braces, because I know people are going to be asking. And also, in doing this, I feel like I am drawing more attention to my jaw, and like I said, most of you probably didn't even notice there's anything wrong before, and talking about this and rambling about it is just making me feel a little bit worse about it. But anyways, that is enough on this topic for today. Like I said, my next video is going to be answering some frequently asked questions, things that I wish I knew sooner about the surgery. Like I said, I didn't really understand it until recently. Then I started kind of looking into it, doing some researching it some more, seeing everything that goes into it and whatnot. And yeah, I wish I had researched this sooner. So if this video and this series can help anyone who's considering the surgery understand it a bit better, that's the goal here. So depending on when you're watching this, those videos might already be up, or if they're not already, make sure to subscribe so that you can follow along. After I do that frequently asked questions video, I probably won't do any more updates until right before the surgery, so maybe late September. But yeah, I'm going to be uploading some other vlog content on this channel. I have some ideas for things, like I said before, that don't really tie into my main channel. This channel is just going to be more casual, more hanging out, more day-to-day stuff, and not so serious, not so educational. But anyways, I am seriously biting the inside of my cheek, so I need to stop talking, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. If you guys didn't know, this is my new kitten, Maisy. Hello. Oh, how sweet is she? Oh, not liking my pets? Okay, I'll leave you alone. And of course you guys know this handsome fella. Okay, you guys are clearly having a nap and don't want anything to do with me, so see you later. So on my main channel, of course, I always do what I eat in a day videos, which you guys love, those of you who are from my main channel at least. My videos on this channel won't all be what I eat in a day videos. I might just show you here and there what I'm making. So my plan for dinner tonight is I'm going to make some homemade meatballs, cook them in my pressure cooker, and yeah, gonna do that now.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately, the other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds when I return from my skin.
So my teeth are definitely starting to hurt a little bit, just feeling a little bit like tight. I guess that's the best way to describe it, tense. If you've ever had braces, then you know what this feels like. Like I said, I had braces when I was in middle school and at the start of high school, and anytime you go to the orthodontist and they tighten them, you get this feeling. So it's not too bad, honestly. I just feel like I have a mouth full of like cotton balls or something. But I don't want this vlog to go on too long. I mainly wanted it to be explaining why I'm getting braces and giving an introduction into my double jaw surgery experience. So I'll give you guys a quick look a little bit later of my dinner, which is going to be those meatballs, and I might have some, what are they called? Konjac noodles. I don't have these types of noodles very often at all, but yeah, I'm making spaghetti and meatballs. I figured that would be pretty easy to eat on my teeth, and it's actually pretty funny because I rarely have noodles, and I talked about noodles today in this video as something that I struggle to eat, so that's what I'm going to be eating.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
So I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you guys want to see more content like this, I'm going to do like behind the scenes, just more personal things like organizational videos. I have a few other exciting things going on in my personal life that I'm maybe going to show on this channel, or at least I plan to right now. And yeah, of course, if you want to follow along on my jaw surgery experience, make sure to click that subscribe button. I don't think I'm going to have a regular upload schedule on this channel. I'm just going to kind of upload whenever something happens, so it won't be too consistent. If you guys want tips on nutrition, health, all that stuff, you can also check out my main channel, Health Coach Kate. I will link it on the screen or on the end card. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!